There's been a tremendous prayer movement here at the University of Texas over the years, but I like to see it go to the next level. First, I like to see every single hour covered here, 24/7 prayer for the campus, and outward focused prayer, not just a devotional prayer, but really praying outwardly, intercessory prayer for revival and awakening and salvation of the campus.
The University of Texas is one of the most influential institutions in our city. It shapes the culture of the whole city. And that's why it's so important that we pray for the University of Texas and that we mobilize students and others to pray for the University of Texas. And I'm so glad to see Clinton's vision to take the house of prayer here at the University of Texas to the next level. Imagine a space where we're now covering every hour of the week. We're about halfway there, and Clinton has a vision to get us all of the way there.
I like to see worship intermingle with our prayers and have worship leaders here in every single hour. I like to see us really open up this space to allow for not just one or two students, but actually groups to be praying every single hour.
But what if we could bring in groups to pray? And what if not only were they praying, but we also had worship leaders or worship teams worshiping alongside that prayer?
Us to be able to put in a screen, people can pipe in prayer requests from around the campus, so we can pray specifically over specific areas of the campus here at UT.
Students from across campus could pipe their prayers in live into the house of prayer so that they know they're being prayed for.
We used to have two spaces. One was mainly used for office, and the other was for Campus House of Prayer. And so I'm standing right now in front of the space that we formerly used for the Campus House of Prayer. And so it was a great space, but it had some disadvantages in that it was separate from my office, so I wasn't able to interact with those who were coming in. And also the space that we have remaining, that's our office space right now, is much bigger than this space. And so by renovating and transforming the space that we have remaining, we'd have a much larger space to be used for Campus House of Prayer.
Today I'm standing in the current house of prayer, which is a temporary space that's right in the midst of our current offices. And the reason why we brought it over here is because our intention is to knock down this wall and a bunch of walls over here so that we can have a much larger space right here on this side and have it all in one place so that Clinton's office will overlook the house of prayer. He'll be able to interact with all the students as they come in and out, and we'll be able to have much larger groups in this space.
After moving our national office out of this space, what we want to do here is open up the space, break down walls, and create a much larger space dedicated solely to UT for groups praying and worshiping together, the campus connecting together, this unceasing prayer and worship here for the University of Texas.
And I believe Clinton, as he's already shown this last year, can take this year and get us to this place. And I look forward to working with you to make that happen.
Releasing our space next door allows us to cut down on our overall costs here at UT. It also allows us to dedicate this space solely for University of Texas and specifically to the Campus House of Prayer. And so in order to accomplish these things that we've shared with you today, it's going to take about $10,000 to break down the walls, to do all the renovations necessary to have this a happening space of prayer and worship, a space of convergence, of ministries here at UT. And so we like to ask for your contribution, your partnership, and to help us to do that.
So we're initially raising $10,000 in special gifts to immediately open the Campus House of Prayer to a broader audience and have more space, and so Clinton can directly interact every day this semester with the students and campus ministers coming in and out of the House of Prayer to pray. We also have a need, though, to raise more ongoing operational expenses for the University of Texas. Justin Christopher, who had been our staff director at the University of Texas for 24 years, transitioned in the past 2 years. And no matter how hard Justin and I worked to make sure that that transition was as smooth as possible, you're bound to lose some financial support in those circumstances because people, financial partners, have relationships with the previous director. So Clinton is working to build those relationships, and he has done a great job of that this last year. He's working to build more, and he needs to raise about $2,000 more a month at the University of Texas in order for us to cover the gap of what we lost in our operating budget. So we'd like to encourage you to consider making a special gift towards the Campus House of Prayer renovation so that we can see that happen right now, and consider making a monthly gift to help our operational expenses ongoing to cover that $2,000 gap in operational expenses for the next 12 months. And then at the end of that 12 months, we want you to reevaluate and look and see what Clinton's been able to accomplish over this last year. Thank you for considering this. Thank you for passing this opportunity on to other people. I know that together we'll be able to take the University of Texas to even another level than all the success we've seen these last 24 years. God bless.